Since March, we've been paying all the teachers that have been employed by the Teacher Service Commission and paying them their full salaries. And this will be done all the way up to when we resume schools, which, as we know, have been set up for next year. As far as public school teachers who are employed by government is concerned, that one is sorted fully, because the teachers will continue earning their salaries in full to protect them against the vagaries of COVID-19. The second batch of teachers that I want to address are the teachers who are in public schools but employed by Board of Management, the BOM teachers. These ones are the hardest hit, and they have been crying to my office. They have been hit hard because they are disinherited of their salaries. The teachers who are employed by Board of Management are paid by schools, Board of Management, and they get this money out of part of the money that the government disburses. They have been without salaries for now a couple of months, and they have been crying to us. I want to assure them that as government, we have heard their cries, and it is not like the government is insensitive. It has been listening to their cries. We have been getting appeals through letters, phone calls, through media engagements. We have heard them cry, and we have heard their prayers. Although this one will be an announcement made by the Cabinet Secretary and the Principal Secretary in charge of early and basic education, I want to assure them that something will be done by their Board of Management from the ministry, which I'm not going to announce directly, but it will be sorted. It will be a matter of time. Private school teachers are employed, engaged, and paid by private owners of learning institutions. But the fact that the schools have not been in operation, meaning that the learners, over 300,000 learners have been out of class, then it means the income have dropped. Initially, some schools continued paying their teachers until May. Then they started giving half salaries, and now they are threatening to cut off completely because now they are getting into their savings. As government, and I want to be as fundamentally clear as possible, as government, the Constitution does not allow us to use the public coffers to fund privately owned institutions and their operations. The money that we collect from taxpayers cannot be appropriated to pay employees of privately owned institutions, including schools. Why do we feel and understand the pain that the private school teachers are going through? I want to be honest with them and tell them that that is a position as it is. The chair of KEPSA, that is Kenya Private Schools Association, has appealed through the organization to the government to give them concessional loans that can settle the arrears. You know, some of these schools are also are also established in privately also owned lands. You know, they pay rents to exist. They also want to use this money to pay salaries for teaching staff and non-teaching staff. We expect that whatever the government is going to do on this matter, the Board of Management will consider not just the teaching, the BOM teachers, but the rest of the BOM employees. Because remember, BOM employs the teachers and also employs other people like cooks, like matrons, like watchmen,